And I'm just like...
They have a different atmosphere. We can say that for sure.
Man, I know they ABC stores get a lot of business.
Unless they make their own. You know, that's not possible, too. It's been known to happen that they can make their own.
Man, those people are the definition of black, too.
They can be blick. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Folks, it's time for Money J. I'm going to stop right there. It's just enough. The Melon beat up the people from the good people from the state of South Carolina. And folks, that was DJ Mel. That was not Don Moneyman Blackwell. So y'all got to come beat up somebody.
I like
Let
South
it be
Carolina.
DJ Mel. What's up, Brother Quentin? How you doing?
If you want to live in real quiet, isolated areas.
Audra says Myrtle Beach, and that's the part. And I'm sure.
Yeah.
And she got folks down in Florence. And she's trying to get the next time she go to Florence. You're only about, less than an hour away from Myrtle Beach? Go on down and visit the beach, girl. Get some fishing done or something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get her to do that. But in Brooklyn, they ain't want to do the fishing thing.
Don't go to Olar, South Carolina.
What the heck is Olar, South Carolina?
At the very bottom in the swamps, literally the roads, you can hear the water in your tires in the middle of the road.
Are you serious?
It sounds like you just slushing through a lake.
So when it rain, you under.
You
2 drops of rain, it floods.
And it's like, you ever seen in them, the 50s movies where, the downtown areas, actually, in, the Western movies, the way the downtown, all the buildings along the side of the road, but they're all old and boxy and they don't go past 2 stories.
Yeah.
That's how they downtown areas be.
But there's one difference from the Westerns that's there now that wasn't there before. They all got a Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walmart said, we can find you. Which is still one of the most ingenious business plans you can shake a stick at.
Because, you put a Walmart in the middle of a place that ain't got nothing but a Piggly Wiggly and a gas station. Yeah. You're going to make some money.
Yes, we are, Audrey. We are supposed to go fishing. We're going to do that. We're going to get that because I got to toss a line. I got my fishing fever going.
You're going to toss it back and I'm going to cut it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We got a little nature girl over here don't believe in fishing because it's cruel to the fish.
That is so cruel.
What are you talking about?
You're just going to hook them in the mouth for nothing. And then sometimes you eat them, sometimes you just toss them back in the water for no reason.
And so you're saying if I hook them, I should kill them automatically and be done with it?
I feel like if you're going to kill something, kill what you eat and leave it be because that's the way the world works. But don't just play around with things. Like these people that go out there deer hunting for nothing.
Most people that deer hunt actually eat the deer.
Well, if you're going to eat it, then so be it. But you better eat it and eat all of it.
Well, if you don't, the bear and everything else will come and eat the deer.
All right, fine. Then take what you need. Make sure it's get going. Don't just hurt things for no reason.
It ain't hurt. And the fish will live to see another day. I spared his life. I was benevolent.
How you know
Am I not
fish live to see
merciful?
another day?
Oh, look. If I could tell you the number of fish I've caught, where you see a hook that was in their mouth, still in their mouth, because they lived. There you go. They lived. There were no words for the word. I didn't see them fussing at all.
You don't know. You don't speak fish.
I did something to catch him. I gave him a love song or something.
You gave him food, what he was looking for.
Yeah. It is time for Money Today before Mello gets on her PETA motion over here with her Greenpeace animal. Look, fish are meant to be caught.
I feel like animals are out here for us to eat, but you should kill what you're going to eat, and that's all.
Audra said for you, Don. Take a look.
We're going to eat fresh fish. Is the best. Yum.
There you go. Talk. Well, ask her, though, is she going to fry it or is she going to bake it?
You going to fry it or you going to bake it?
Because, I got some reservations,
About baked fish?
Well, I don't like
fish.
Baked fish. There you go. I like fish, but it's got to be, if I'm eating seafood, it needs to be deep fried.
You know what I can't stand?
Some hot grease.
My dad used to get a fish from somewhere, and it had the whole head on it. Like, it used to have eyeballs.
Yes.
Just looking at you.
Yes.
And had, lemon on the side and stuff. Like, ew.
She said, that's the Lord's way, Mello. My dad would actually do that. Can we go down to Outer Banks, etc.? And one of our buddies, Ricky, shouts out, and she said, fry the fish. That's my girl. I love him, Audra. Love him, Audra. Still have to work on this sheet changing thing. This once, I don't know. And with you and that, throw away the towel after you come out the pool. There's some severe issues there.
And it's so soggy, and it seems like it never gets dry.
Of course it gets dry. That's what dryers are for.
Yeah, I don't.
Or you hang it outside and use it again next time I come out the pool.
Do you put your pool towel in with your other towels when you washing them?
Yes.
I feel like it just makes all my towels smell like chlorine.
And I know y'all gonna probably call it sacrilege. I put my dish towels in my regular towels.
Oh, no.
Look, chlorine kills everything. Are you kidding me? Not chlorine, but Clorox kills
no,
everything.
No, it don't. Not booty germs.
What?
I'm not putting no booty germs with the towels that I used to dry my dishes that I eat out of. No, thank you.
I'm not going to question the status of your booty. We're going on with this one. Folks, listen, long 4 unintended financial consequences of getting a tattoo. 4 unintended financial consequences of getting a tattoo by Brother Jeff Williams, U.S. News and World Report. Because we got all y'all people trying to get tatted up. Mm-hmm. I was watching Steve Harvey the other day, Family Feud, and he had a question on there. He said, where's a place you would put a tattoo where it would be discreet so if your next lover came along, he wouldn't be offended? And I thought about that question because I got a variation. When exactly would you put a lover's name on you?
Never. Never,
when is
ever.
it appropriate to put some dude's or some chick's name on you?
Never, ever is it appropriate. And the only names that can go on you, if you're going to put a name, is your child, because that is your child. They are forever going to be your child. That is fine.
Or mama name.
Yeah, mama and daddy. You could put. I wouldn't even recommend siblings, but I mean, if you want to take it
they kind of. Well, siblings, they're there.
Yeah, they're there. I
Even
mean,
if you ain't speaking,
cool,
they're still there.
Y'all
Even
cool
not,
like
they're still your sibling.
I ain't putting my siblings, but I'll put their kids.
Oh, come on. You can put the kids, but you can't put the parents.
Yeah, their parents a little in the wind.
Star.
I don't know about that. I'll put a star. And she can take it however she wants to. But
that's very nice. So what point, folks, is a good time, and Colin let us know this, what's a good time to put, and Audrey said, nope, never.
I've seen people put, when they get married, under their ring, I've seen them tattoo the name of their husband or wife under their wedding band.
What if you get remarried?
That's what I'm saying. See, I would never put nobody, but I'm guessing people like to think
your
that
spouse wake up dead one day.
Yeah, people like to think that they're going to be together forever.
At some point in time, unless y'all just unfortunate enough to die at the same time, at some point in time, one of y'all going to wake up dead.
Yeah, well, hopefully, I mean, if you're old enough, then you probably ain't thinking about moving on anyway, so you just, it's like, oh, we in our 80s.
How old is old enough you ain't supposed to be thinking about moving on, Mello?
You ain't supposed to be thinking about moving on.
Who?
You.
Why? Who?
No, but I'm talking about, like, y'all been together, like, y'all in y'all 80s or something like that. Y'all been together a long time and say your husband, you know, he, God forbid, but he don't make it. All right. I'm pretty sure an 85, 86, 87-year-old woman is not going to go out here dating again. She's just going to be like, oh, she's going to carry around pictures of her husband, say, this is my husband, until the day she dies.
I was talking with a friend of mine last week, and she had her grandmother, something like that, who was something like either 80 or 70. I'm going to use 70 years old, who got married at 70 to a 61-year-old. I said, she's a cougar. She robbed the cradle.
I wish my grandmother would. She's 70 years old. I wish she would.
Let me meet your grandmama.
Yeah, you can meet her. Barbara Cousins. I'll bring her one day.
Lord have mercy. So, give me a good time, folks. When should you put those tattoos on your body of your mate and your spouse? And there's my cigarette people back there again.
Yeah.
Just about her third time, ain't it?
There's a whole gang of them. They got a group.
Folks, you heard the smokestack.
They probably got alarms on their phone telling them when to come out and smoke.
Look, they got alarms in their body telling them when to come out and smoke. So, 4 unintended consequences of getting a tattoo. Article begins. A 2016 report from the research firm Ibis World, they said tattoos are at least $1 billion industry in the U.S. Meanwhile, they found that 29% of Americans have at least one tattoo. Y'all getting tatted up well. People like you wanting to get one. Why you want to get a tattoo? Please help us understand this. Before I use the word, before you said, let me get the words out. Trashy. Skanky. Let's get them all out before. No, just put them out there.
Ain't nothing trashy or skanky about what I actually want to get.
Now let's do it.
I really like, because I'm Seminole Indian, and so I really like a lot of
I didn't know you were Seminole.
Yes, I am. I'm black, white, Seminole Indian. Yeah, that explains the hair. That explains the skin tone. The what are you from the last name. Yeah, so.
Look, every black person's got a little bit light skin, so they got a little bit Indian in them. What's your point?
I could show you the birth certificate.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, so, Seminole Indian. And I like a lot of, like, looking into the tradition of it and things like that. They did have tattoos and things like that for cultural reasons. Like, they'd have the tribal tats and stuff. And some of them are really nice. Like, I wouldn't get it, but a lot of women had them going around their waist or whatever. Some women, you got tattoos when you got married. Not of somebody's name, but it was an actual, like, tribal design that you got once you were married to show that you are married or whatever. And the only person that's supposed to see it is put somewhere where the only person that's going to see it is your husband. So, stuff like that. But, yeah, that kind of stuff. I would get something to symbolize my culture, or I would get something for my babies because they are like my whole world. So, I don't know if I would get their names like right on me, but just something in that area. Because being an auntie is everything to me. So
you're going to put your sagging baggage name on you?
Heck no. Nope.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
All right. I'm making sure you don't, because I hate to cut that skin off.
Or something with the police.
I ain't even putting police on. They might get mad and fire you. And then you stuck looking at a reminder every day. I would not put a job on my arm.
No, but when I get through this BLET, it's like, hey, I did that. Okay, I did that.
That's when you get a t-shirt. You don't go for the tattoo. That's a t-shirt.
But yeah,
that's
just
not a tattoo.
Small things like that.
Chrissy, how you doing? Welcome.
But I would never get more than 2. If I had to get tattooed, I would never get more than 2.
I'm hoping so, folks.
Like those girls that literally be having their whole arm. People nowadays, like a lot of kids I talk to, they use it as therapy. They call it ink therapy. Yeah, and they tattoo. They go tattoos and they tattoo themselves up for whatever reason. They go through a breakup. You know how girls used to cut their hair? Now they go and tat their arms up. Boys go and tat their arms and legs up for whatever reason.
I ain't crazy about the dudes either, so I'm actually equal on this one, dudes and girls. I think Lil Wayne like a cockroach with tattoos.
Yeah,
yeah, and it's not overly complimentary of the cockroach.
But I mean, honestly, now it's more rare to not have tattoos than it is to have tattoos. Like, people are more shocked to find out that you don't have one than
not in my generation.
Yeah, my generation.
Audra, how many tattoos you got? And she better not have none.
Yeah,
changing her sheets once a week. She better not have
I've seen a lot of older ladies with tattoos. I be seeing them. They be going through the Walmarts and stuff like that. They dress perfectly fine, so I can't see anything that they have privately. But they'll have them like on the back of their calf. I've seen some on their wrist. They have a little dainty one on their wrist, or some of them have in the back of their arm. And they be your age.
Which just stands to prove what I've always said. Women are crazy.
No, they was a little hot tail when they was younger.
Yeah, too. Let's go on with this tattoo thing. The tattoo removal industry is flourishing as well. So tattoos are a $1 billion industry. Tattoo removal is flourishing. In fact, by 2022, the tattoo removal industry worldwide is expected to be $3.5 billion industry.
That's because y'all get tattoos of stupid stuff.
Who is y'all?
People don't, well, I'm saying people in general.
So that's going to be you.
They literally walk in and they see some cute little design, some little Mickey Mouse on the wall, and they're like, oh, let me get that. And you're 20 years old. And then now when you're 30 years old and you got a big freaking stupid Mickey Mouse on your wrist, now you're like, oh, I need to get this removed.
And I have to admit, I saw a doctor up in Winston about 2 to 3 weeks ago. And he had sort of a half-sleeve cane just before you sleep. I mean, sweetly done. I said, that's a nice tattoo. He actually, when he was in the military, had it done in Japan. And they did it with the old-fashioned, with a stick and they're beating it.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord,
that's
have mercy.
Dedication right
but
there.
it looked good.
Yeah, because it is, because those people
he
are
said it took 2 days and it was painful as all get out. But it looked good, I have to admit. And I ain't even a tattoo person.
Stuff like that, honestly, that could be also like a cultural experience. Like, he went over there to Japan and he actually experienced, a part of their
behind
culture.
ain't Japanese.
No, but he was able to experience a piece of their culture and, a part of their history and a tradition. And now he has this beautiful tattoo that was done by these people that had probably done this stuff for years. And so now he has this wonderful prize to take home.
I could go to Sweden.
And he got the memory and everything.
I ain't putting a Swedish tattoo on me because I know I'm just visiting. I'm not a part of it.
You don't got to put a Swedish tattoo on you. But you can put like a tattoo and then just get it done the way that they do it.
Can't I just get a t-shirt and take a picture?
No, because t-shirts get ratty, okay? And then you lose them, or your kids start wearing them to bed.
Well, that's the question. How often do you wash your t-shirt? We're going to leave that alone. What's going on with this one, folks?
Now,
So, $3.5 billion industry. But they said there are hidden costs. Let's talk about some 4 hidden costs of getting a tattoo, right? 4 unintended financial consequences of getting a tattoo. 4 hidden costs. Number 1, you may end up paying to remove your tattoo.
Yeah.
You got this tattoo, and I saw some women, they got them on the breast just coming across right there. I'm like, no.
That's not cute.
I like discretion. I don't want you looking. I mean, you might be a ho-ho. I don't want the whole world to know.
I think it's cute. Sometimes the tattoos are cute under the breast. Like,
I didn't think they're cute under the breast. Who is that? Rihanna? Somebody had something like that?
Yeah, that was pretty cute.
I thought that looked strange too.
Nah, I thought it was
That
pretty
looked
cute
right nasty.
under the breast. But then again, because there's a lot of clothes that you wear that you won't see that.
And speaking for the guys, the breasts don't need no help. Good Lord. I'm just saying, just speaking for the guys out there.
I mean, but if you got a little something under there, it might accentuate the curve of them. You know what I'm saying? Make them look a little more curvy.
Again,
Just
the
saying.
breasts don't need no help.
Some people, they do.
No, the breasts don't need no help. Guys out there. Any guy out there has ever seen a woman fighting? 2 women fighting?
Mm-hmm.
Did you look? And what were you looking for?
They were looking for stuff to pop out.
What kind of stuff?
Boobies and stuff.
And did it matter what they looked like?
No.
They were just
Because y'all got some dirty minds.
for guys.
Sit down.
They're just breasts. So we're not looking for, that's an ugly breast. That's a pretty breast. We're ugly, pretty, whatever. We're still gonna look at the breast. That's what we do.
Nope.
No.
I think I've seen some breasts that you would think are very ugly.
But we still look to see.
You mean to tell me like when they're not like real black and dark in the middle, and then they got the stretch marks coming out from all around them, and the nipple is real big and black and stretched out, and it's sagging a little bit because they're like pancakes.
You ain't said nothing bad yet. What else?
All right, cool.
I told you, we ain't got. Look, it's a breast. We're guys.
I was gonna say because some of them get like that.
We aren't that difficult. I'll tell you what, you tell her to take off her shirt and walk down the street and see how many wrecks she caused.
Yeah.
Because
that's because y'all foolish. Okay?
breasts don't need
Y'all
no
are
help. I'm
so
telling you,
foolish.
we're guys. Breasts don't need help.
This is how guys get set up.
Tiny breasts, big breasts, in between breasts, we're fine either way. So I'm telling you, it's a good thing. So no, you don't need to put tattoos on their breast to accentuate it. They do all they need to do by themselves. It don't need no help with that.
Well, then it's just for her then. And she just wanted them.
It's
because she thought it
always
looked good.
been her crazy.
Yeah, she thought it looked good. He was blinding me with that shirt again.
Oh, Lord. That's your new boyfriend. I
No,
just
it
throwing across the Noah's got a new boyfriend. You got me a girlfriend. I got your new boyfriend back there. That's what we got here. I'm telling you. We're going up to the smoker crew. At Invisible Ink Tattoo Removers, a franchise found in 2014, 12 locations across the country, they started talking about the price of removing a tattoo. Prices per treatment started at $125 for the smallest tattoos and increased incrementally based on the size of the inked area. It also depends on factors such as size, density, and the placement on the body. That's how much they charge you to remove that tattoo.
Can you imagine paying $125 to remove a $20 tattoo?
Is there a $20 tattoo?
Yeah, but you don't want to get it. These people that be
I
starting
thought
up
they
out
cost
here,
much more. That's what I'm asking. I
no,
have no idea.
quality costs much more. Like if you spend, so I've seen that doctor probably spent like $300, $400 on that tattoo. But these people out here that be going around today, bruhs and stuff like that, people do tattoo parties in their house and do tattoos for free, but they be terrible. Like the lines be all wobbly. You want it to say no regrets. It says no regrets. All kinds of crap. So yeah, you don't want no $20 tattoo.
Well, I cannot
but they are out
verify
there.
this person, but I think you can get a free tattoo in jail. Well, it may not be free.
Yeah.
There'll be a price you pay for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be green when it was supposed to be.
Oh, forget the
blue.
green. Green is the least you'll wear. That's the second unintended consequence. When I tattoo you, I own you.
Oh heck no!
There you go. So you better know. Let's see, the primary customer base for getting the tattoos removed are somewhere between 24 and 40. Many people get tattoos at a young age, and as time goes on, the tattoo no longer aligns with their lifestyle, so they have to get that thing removed or covered up or something. And that's what you're doing right now. You're going to get that tattoo, and all of a sudden you're going to turn old, and it's going to start sagging with the rest of your body.
And I'm just going to look like a cool Indian old woman.
You're going to look like an old woman that shouldn't have. That's about it. So, no, folks. One is you may end up having to pay for it to be removed.
Plus, can you imagine you done got some bootylicious tattoo when you was in your 20s. Now you got a little baby girl. Y'all go to the pool and she asking you what them cherries on your back for. It's like,
No, that's least my worries on that situation. What I'm more worried about, what I'm not personally worried about because I ain't been in it, but for y'all, is right now y'all hitting this independence thing as a movement for women, right? So y'all independently doing all the things that you've been held from and all this stuff, and you're videoing all of it.
Yeah.
What happens when the kids see mama's freaknik on video?
Oh, yeah. I don't see why girls don't think about that.
And now you're trying to lecture your daughter about being decent, and she's seeing you doing a dead cockroach.
Yeah, even
She's seeing your breath popping out.
To that extent, she could see it on the internet. She go on Instagram and you posing in the same bathroom. You give her a bath in. You posing in your underwear, taking topless pictures and all kinds of stuff for the whole world to see. Like, but you're gonna try to explain to her, you know, oh, you don't do this, you don't do that. You're supposed to dress like this.
What's that?
Like,
do as I say, don't do as I do. Does that work well?
No.
No.
It ain't ever worked. They're going to do exactly what you did because you can't tell them about it anyways because you did it.
So I think that video thing is really going to be awful. And in the annals of reality TV, and those videos been out there for years to come,
and people do
you
that.
cutting that bigger fool?
Baby, like, and the girls, honestly, there's a lot of girls out here that sell those porn tapes and stuff like that because they in college in their 20s and they be like, oh, that was when I was wild and young and I needed some quick cash. No, ma'am. The internet, nothing is ever really deleted. Okay, you can never truly get rid of anything on the internet once you put it out there. So it will always be there, and it could possibly always come back to you. Just because you justify it as, oh, I was young and stuff like that, it shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Well, I'm here to tell you, y'all don't get a nude picture of Big Papa. It's going to have to be a hidden camera somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
You ain't going to find no pictures of the mellow.
I ain't even going to do, I don't do much in regular pictures. I take when I have to for business, that's about it. How many pictures you seen of me floating around?
Very few.
If they didn't happen in this radio station?
Yeah, I should say. If you weren't in this radio station, I probably would have seen that same one picture of you in the suit. Yeah. Because that's pretty much mostly what I see, except for the stuff with the radio station. That's about it.
Yes, because I don't do pictures. I never have. I got my police picture.
I got your police picture on the card, but I don't think I've ever seen it posted anywhere.
Well, I'm changing that, believe it or not. My next line of presentations, believe it or not, they will actually involve me because I'm going to start talking about my police side. So I actually have my police picture up there.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, I do. Because I've got
finally going to show the world Sergeant Don.
I've got a church seminar I got to do on Friday. And it's going to be on bullying. So I'm going to talk about who is Don Blackwell. I didn't always start this way. And boom, you'll see my police picture. And I'm actually going to pass out my old police postcards. My baseball cards. I have police officer, police sergeant. I'm going to pass those out.
Look at you, actually giving people a picture of Don.
I'm stretching out, folks. I'm branching it out. I'm trying to show them a human side of Don.
But you mean to tell me I'm not going to search the internet one day and find some dead cockroach video of Don?
Never.
Cool beans. You're never going to find out of the mellow either.
Never. I better not.
I ain't never needed money that bad.
If I do, you better leave the country. 4 unintended consequences of getting a tattoo. Number 2, you may have to spend money to fix a tattoo.
That's what I mean by them $20 tats.
Uh-oh, they can get bad. Pamela Gregg, a communication administrator in Dayton, Ohio, says she wanted a delicate rose tattoo ever since she was 20. When she hit her early 40s, she decided to finally to go for it. I did a good bit of research and found an award-winning artist who was relatively new to the tattoo scene, but I liked his work, Gregg says. That he was inexperienced should have been a red flag. That he tried to talk Gregg out of her design, a simple red rose with a short stem and a larger one with horns, was definitely another ominous sign.
Yeah.
In retrospect, she says, I should have left entirely. It's just that I was so excited about having it done.
Nah, that's where you messed up.
When the tattoo was finished, Greg says the color of the ink was so deep and dark that my rose, which looked like a rolled newspaper stuck in a bowl, appeared dead. Over the course of the following year, I regretted the tattoo every time I looked at it.
Oh, that's sad.
She wound up getting a tattoo over the existing one, which made things look a little better, but still wasn't how she envisioned it. Because the tattoos were small, Greg says, she probably spent $100 each time. So for her, the cost wasn't too bad, but there was another cost she hadn't anticipated. The cost of pain. Tattooing on top of an existing tattoo is excruciating, she says. Welcome back, Brother Don Lewis. How you doing?
That just sounds bad. The idea of a tattoo itself sounds bad. Sounds like it hurt, but you know.
Look, I'm very averse to pain. I don't do pain.
Me either.
Personal pain. Now, you know, other people's pain, I can create pain, but I don't do pain as far as personally causing me pain. Remember when I was in college, they said, Don, you gonna pledge fraternity?
No, so you can get beat with that paddle thing?
I said, wait a minute, so you gonna beat me for week in, week out, and I'm gonna call you brother?
Yeah, right.
This ain't gonna happen.
You had to do that growing up because you had no choice.
I'm gonna get you.
You're not gonna choose to do that.
No, I'm not gonna choose to do that. So no, you ain't beating me. Look, you can call me brother without all the beating, all right? Mm-hmm. Do it this way. So no, just that's not much for pain. That's the same woman again. Come back for another cigarette smoke.
I thought she was
going back to the chair.
Good gosh, she probably has gone through a whole pack today.
Look, they're gonna come in this room one day and just start puffing and give us all secondhand cancer or something just from the cigarettes. I'm telling you, they own it, folks. Number 3 of the 4 unintended financial consequences of getting a tattoo. Number 3, you will spend extra on sunscreen and perhaps other miscellaneous costs. I didn't know you had to put sunscreen on tattoos until I read this thing.
Because if they get damaged and they start to peel, some of them, when they start to peel, if you scratch it and you pull the peeling off or whatever, it'll swell up and the tattoo starts to stretch out. Like if you got a little dainty rose, it could become all puffed up and it'll just look like a big black spot on your arm because all the ink will start to run together and stuff. Yeah.
And this is a lifetime thing you have to do?
No, I mean it's wise to put sunscreen on, you know, over your tattoos, regardless of how long you've had them. It should be a lifetime thing, but most people do it majorly when they freshly get it, just to, you know, because there's a lot of maintenance that go into it when you get it for the first time. There's like literally a whole paper that they gave me just for this, so I can imagine the whole pack of papers they give you for a tattoo.
What they tell you about a nose ring or nose diamond or little nose, whatever you got on your nose? What they tell you about that?
Oh, they told me.
What do they call it?
What do you mean, the nose piercing?
That's what we call nose piercing. All right.
Well, they told me in the instructions I had to ice my nose because my nose swelled up really bad.
You got a picture?
No.
Just had
God.
Just had to ask.
But no, it swelled up like really, really, really bad to the point where like the piercing itself, the stud was actually sinking into my nose, and I had to like fight to get it out. So I had to ice my nose a lot to keep the swelling down. And then I had to clean. You had to take it out every so often just to make sure it's not getting stuck in the hole, so that the blood don't dry around it and it gets stuck. And you also have to like push it up and clean around the hole with like a Q-tip and peroxide every so often so it doesn't get infected. And just all that stuff.
I'm thinking that's too much work.
Yeah, it was too much work. But I like my nose piercing now. I'm pissed off now because I got to take it out.
I'm thinking that's right. You got to take it out for the academy, don't you?
Yeah. So
and when they close back up?
Yeah, I was actually talking to Singleton. She's one of the girls that just went through. She's pissed off because now she got to re-pierce hers because she just went through and hers closed up. I was like, oh, man. So that sucks. But then again, when I got this, I was on my last year of high school. I was 17, and I wasn't thinking about being a police at all. So at the time, I didn't know it was going to affect me.
But you're already experiencing making that decision young, and it's coming back to bite you as you get older. You already, and welcome, Brother Felix, how you doing? You're already experiencing that. Mm-hmm. See, I ain't tattooed nothing.
Good.
Outside of a doctor, ain't nobody stuck a needle in me. No drug dealer. No tattoo shop. It ain't gonna happen.
No piercings.
No piercing, no nothing.
You don't got your ears pierced?
Why would I have my ears pierced?
Yeah, I literally just realized that you don't got your ears pierced.
Am I expecting how much? Look, I played a joke on Roosevelt, my dad, with that one time.
Had it in.
Got punched in the chest. See, what had happened was, I've been a police officer, I guess about 15 years at that point. So I've been on my own for a while, mid-30s or so. And I found some magnetic earrings. Little stud, I put one right there on one side. And I go talk to Roosevelt. And I make sure I kept that side turned from him. Every now and then I let him see it. And welcome, Brother Corn, how you doing? So every now and then I turn and let him see it. He look at it, he look at it, he look at it. And then he finally goes, boy, what you got in your ear? Got a piercing in my ear, it's an earring. What you doing with an earring in your ear? Because I wanted to wear an earring. That got me punched in the chest. The same day I went to my oldest brother, Sam, and did the same thing. And you see he was looking at me talking like, the earring.
What is it?
You got it again. What's that, D? What you got in your ear? It's called an earring. You told me that you weren't going to get one. Well, nigga, can I change my mind? So we're going back and forth. He didn't hit me, but he was fussing like crazy. I took him out and showed him it was just magnetic, and I was messing with him. They were both mad about that thing, though. That's my generation with earrings.
That's how my
so we
grandmother
ain't
was
felt it
with
at all.
this. But she didn't say anything. I just walked in and I gave her a hug. She was like, yeah, I see it. I was like, oh, okay. But there was nothing I could do about it at that point. I couldn't take it out because I had just got it done. So. But whatever. She's like, yeah, I see it. I was like, okay.
Well, you see, y'all do that symbolism thing anyway. Y'all big at it. What I mean by symbolism thing is you get engaged. You understand, hey, folks, I got engaged. You sit around and try to show your ring, hope somebody notices.
Yeah,
why y'all do that stuff? Why can't you just say what you mean?
Pictures of it, and they always gotta post it everywhere. I don't know. People just want to be seen. People just want to be recognized for everything that they do.
And I'm still,
Especially
even though y'all ostracized me for this, I'm still confused about these little crappy gender reveal parties and stuff y'all got
I
going.
don't think a gender reveal is a great idea.
Why?
Why are you upset? It's nothing that you're even paying for.
You make me go to it.
To eat food and pop a balloon? Is it really that bad? It's like a cookout with a balloon, basically.
Can't you just do a cookout at the house without the...
No, because they got to tell everybody what the baby is.
Won't we figure it out soon enough?
It's too late. Because if you do the gender reveal, you do the gender reveal when you find out what the sex of the baby is. That's usually about 4 months in. And then that way, by the time you get to the baby shower, about 8 months in, you can actually buy her things that are, for the child.
Brother Michael, how you doing?
Like if it's a boy, you can buy the little boy outfits, little sneakers, little sweatsuits, and all that stuff. If it's a girl, you can buy the dresses and the shoes and the sandals. That way, it's more specific rather than just having a whole bunch of white and gray onesies and diapers.
Okay, let's get this straight so we understand each other. It's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
He don't care what he wear, and I don't care what he wear. I don't care what color it is.
Oh, you gonna care what he wear.
Number one.
You mean to tell me...
You can't be walking around looking like a little girl if he's a boy and vice versa. But other than that, I really don't care.
You mean to tell me if the little mellow, if I was having a child, and you was walking through Gabe's, and they got the whole baby section right there, you mean to tell me if I told you I'm having a girl, you wouldn't start looking at the girl clothes?
No, I would not.
Why not?
I would get you a gift certificate to Gabe. What are we talking about? See, it's my generation. All right? Look, whatever store you like to shop at, you have a gift certificate from there and get what you want. If you like to buy a whole bunch of household stuff, you get a gift certificate from Walmart. Mm-hmm. If you like to order stuff from Amazon, you get a gift certificate from Amazon. And we're covered. And you can pick what you want, make it exactly as you want.
You got to get invested into the process, Don.
That is invested.
No, that's not. That's disconnected. You got to get invested. You got to be like, hey,
Folks,
I thought this would look cute on the baby.
Am I wrong
I thought that would be
for
nice.
getting a gift certificate to a place you might like for an event? Audra from Brooklyn, am I wrong with that? I'm thinking around that. Corn, help me out. I'm thinking because odds are if I buy clothes, you're not going to like them.
It's not for me to like them.
It
it's
is
for the
to...
fact that if I was having a daughter and you gave me a little dress, a little onesie outfit that you thought was cute, it's not whether I like it or not. It's the fact that I put the baby in it and I show you, said you could see my little baby in this little outfit you bought that you thought is cute. And it's like, oh, look at her. And now it's
Let me tell you how it happens in real life. In real life, that's your t-shirt again?
No, that was a phone, I think.
Oh, Lord. In real life, it goes like this. One or two things happens. Either A, somebody like you will tell me exactly what to get him anything with Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
And I'll know then to get some with Rescue Rangers. Or B, nobody tells me anything like that and you get a gift certificate.
Okay, well, I tell you, hey, Don.
So you have a card with a gift certificate to a place I know you like.
Get kid clothes.
And I will get a gift certificate to a place that has kid clothes. And you can pick the clothes that you know that you would like your kid to be in. Or you could let Don's taste be there. He walk around in polka dot.
Polka dot could be cute.
On a dude?
If that's what you thought was cute.
No. Good
Like
morning,
my
Brother
dad
Sean. How you
enjoys
doing? Brother Tommy,
picking
how
out
you doing?
clothes
Welcome,
for, like,
good people.
Dorian and stuff. My dad enjoys picking out because he wants him to go out looking nice.
And
so he's very particular about that too. It's like, I bought this and this is exactly what I thought would look nice on Dorian, so I want to see him in it.
And it's even worse in a relationship. I have some women. I like when my man buys me clothes. I'm not buying you clothes.
I don't like for nobody to buy me clothes.
I don't even like to buy me clothes.
But
She
as an
puffing up
adult,
again back there.
Yeah, girl.
Good Lord, if these people don't die from cancer today, y'all don't understand, folks. And Sean said, gift certificate, please. Thank you, Sean. I knew somebody would be able to see that.
But that's another guy. Where's the females at?
Females, would you want a gift certificate so you can pick what you want, or you want them to get you an actual gift you ain't gonna like? Would you want me to go buy you that pair of shoes?
I wouldn't
Which,
want
mind you,
to-
they're gonna come from Amazon and cost $25 if I buy them.
Not for me.
For you.
Do not purchase for me. I can purchase for myself. I'm an adult. I know what I like.
You can purchase for your child. You're an
But
adult, you know
no,
what you like.
I just feel like as for the baby, I mean, I understand you could get a gift certificate, but at least one outfit, like you could take the time out to pick out one little outfit, just browse the rack for a second. Even if it glances, even like with Lonnie, I be walking through Gabe's and I be seeing the dresses. I'm like, oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. And I be wanting to grab it all for Lonnie. Just grab one outfit that you think is cute and be like, hey, I thought this was pretty cute. I bought this for blase, blase. And I'm be like, okay, take it, put it in the drawer, and then when the baby wears it, I will send you a picture of the baby in it because you thought that was cute, and the baby is not wearing it, so the baby will look cute in it.
I want you to think back to high school graduation. Graduation gift. Did you want me to buy you an actual gift, or did you want cash?
Cash.
Why?
Because I needed cash.
They need cash. They need gift certificates in the form of cash. They need the luxury to pick out what they like because I may not have your taste pattern. I have them dressed in 1964 clothes. And I bought them. I better see that baby in them too on the regular.
On occasion.
On
Okay,
the
'cause the
regular.
baby got other
See,
stuff
now
to
you're
wear.
creating another trouble. And that's discord. Or I can get your gift certificate and we're both satisfied. You can say, look what I bought with look what Big Papa bought. And I'm just happy because you're happy.
I don't know. I just feel like at least one outfit is fine. I just feel like that just means you invested in it.
I'm invested when I got the gift certificate. Folks, I'm here to tell y'all, 'cause people always tell me I'm hard to buy for. Gift certificate Amazon, you never go wrong. Gift certificate Amazon, you will never ever go wrong. You ain't got to worry about a particular item. Gift certificate Amazon. I'm told I should buy stock in Amazon. Gift certificate
Yeah, you
Amazon.
probably should.
You will never go wrong. I'm just saying. You don't have to try and pick. I don't need you picking out my shirts. So more likely I ain't going to wear it. Remember one of my assistant principals when I was in school resource picked me out a necktie? That thing was so ugly. I boxed it. I looked, ooh, that thing. And it was me and another assistant principal, Jeff. I was the resource officer. He was the assistant principal. Another assistant principal got us Christmas gifts. Got us each ties. Mm-hmm. Those were the fuggliest ties. Fugly, not ugly.
It was a he
fugly.
that gave them to you?
It was a she.
Oh, I
And they were fugly ties. Now, he's an assistant principal, so he had to wear his ugly tie.
Yeah, that's because she's going to see him in his clothes, his work clothes.
I wore a uniform, so I didn't have to wear that tie. In reality, what happened to that tie is I boxed that thing up and gave it to my nephew for Christmas. I said, I'm not going to wear this ugly tie. And he was having to finally get something for me for the first time in years. He was good with it.
But how old, depending on how old he was, he might have thought it was nice anyways.
He was like, probably around 17, 18.
Yeah, he probably...
You know, I've been age of being cut off for gifts, so yeah, he was surprised to get anything.
He's about to start applying for jobs anyways. He needed a tie.
And he got that ugly tie. And then she came back and asked me, Black, how'd you like that tie? Girl, I didn't. You didn't like it? Just give it back to me. Like, give it back to you. I thought that was your best choice the first time. What's number two going to look like? I said, look, it'll grow on me one day. How long since get it to our way, though. You know, well, I ain't with a regular child. This is not going to happen. Folks, get me a gift certificate, okay? I'm just saying. It does not have to be that don't buy me clothes. If you want me to get clothes and you want to do that, then go with me to get clothes and let me approve them. Because if I don't approve them, I'm going to promise you I will not wear them.
But what if I actually did buy you something and you did like it?
Then I wear it. Well, you buy me something I didn't like it.
You give it away.
We'll find the next big guy. Folks, let's go to our main topic of the day. We've been covering an article, 4 Unintended Financial Consequences of Getting a Tattoo by Mr. Jeff Williams, U.S. News and World Report. Take a read of that. And let me slow that down because I'm speaking fast again, allegedly. 4 Unintended Financial Consequences of Getting a Tattoo by Mr. Jeff Williams, U.S. News and World Report. Take a read of that article. We didn't finish it, but it's actually a very good article and something to keep in mind. I will read the other two. Let's see. We covered 1, you may end up paying to remove the tattoo. Number 2, you may spend money to fix the tattoo. Number 3, you spend extra money on sunscreen and perhaps other miscellaneous costs. And number 4, oh yeah, you could pay dearly in the workplace.
That sucks.
Well, this poor little guy, he's working about a $45,000 job. Somebody recognized his skills and said, we'll pay you $75,000 to do the same job. But because of his tattoo went all the way down to his wrist and past his sleeve, they said, you don't meet our dress code and had to let him go. He missed that job.
I'm like, I would wear long sleeves every day. Okay?
Yeah. So, folks, be mindful where this tattoo is going to end up, and it could have a consequence. Because, you might end up with somebody like Don. And my motto is always the ambassador of first impressions.
So you mean to tell me if I walk in here with a boy, even if he's cut, clean, looking great, he's clothes on point, all that, he got tattoos up and down both his arms and legs? It's a nope.
I will say it like this, to use your vernacular, okay? His personality game better be on fleek. Borrow your words, right? We'll borrow your words for that one.
Cool.
Because it'd be like my sweet little niece Janae, who brought, I can't think of what the little boy's name, he was a crazy little kid. He had little Chewbacca dreads on his head, 17 with attitude, come in sassy at my dad's funeral.